Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us are the Tecsun S-8800. This is an AM, FM, long wave, single sideband shortwave portable radio. During this video, I'll perform an evening AM band scan. Here we can pick up in the Chicagoland area. First, we'll go over features, second, I'll do size comparison, and third, we'll start cruising the evening band. So here we are, the S-8800. I got this around 2018, and I want to say I paid around $260 or $280. It was rather premium back then, and I think it still sells for that on eBay as well. I've seen the prices fluctuate between $240 and $268 for a new version. You might be able to pick up a used one now in 2025 for much less. I heard it's a shortwave champion. I haven't used it much in shortwave. Medium wave, we'll see how it goes, but I think it has a high noise floor. We'll see what it can pick up anyway, though. I do have a trick advantage over here, just in case. But yeah, let's talk about features of the S-8800. Going to the left-hand side, it's got like a grip design all along the side. Now, it's a fairly big radio. I'd call it a field-size radio. There's not many of these radios around that field size, new, and that have single sideband. So, fantastic. And no mute-on tuning. That's a beautiful thing. Everybody will agree for sure. We got Tecsun here. It's this BCL receiver, and we have a metal speaker grill. Now, I was trying to estimate the speaker. I think it's around 3 inches, though I looked up on the internet and it said 4, but 4 would make it look over here. Now, it's possible there could be a 4-inch speaker, but I'm leaning towards 3. I could see kind of like an outline of where the speaker's shining through, and it was something like this, about 3 inches. Just what I can visually see there. All right, going over here, we have a power button. Nice. It's the only plastic button. Everything else is metal. I don't know why they wouldn't make that a metal button. I don't know. But that's what they did. Below it, band select. We have an AM bandwidth. Like I said, all these knobs are metal. Beautiful. It's just premium. I like this. Now, on medium wave, we have 2.3, 3, 4, and 6 kilohertz filtering. Volume control, nice and smooth, like that. Down here, we have separate bass and treble controls. Nice. This is very handy. Up here, we have little buttons. We have alarm set, time set. We have display function, which moves our local clock up here, which is nice. And then there's secondary functions below it. We have a delete function under the display button. We have an FM set for the band set under the VFVM button. The VFVM, that's view frequency or view memory. So if you're familiar with Tecsun radios, this radio here we have a vehicle outside, nice and loud. Wait for it to pass. Come on, I'm trying to do a radio thing. It's 11:42, go to bed. Up here, VFVM, view frequency, view memory. So yeah, you have 650 presets on this radio, which is amazing. Over here, we have AM normal, take you back to your normal mode. And then we have single sideband, upper and lower. Underneath that, we have 9 kilohertz, 10 kilohertz setting when the radio is off. And over here, we have FM stereo toggling. Our display, which is nice, just turn this, you can see it light up. Kind of a light amber backlit. We have the current time, 11:42. Like I said, as the driver drove by with no muffler. 11:42 p.m. It's Central Daylight Time in Chicago, Illinois, USA. It's August 2025. Over here we have a memory. I don't know if I mentioned that one memory, so you can add your own memories. Long wave on and off. And over here we have the ATS function. Automatic tune and save. Pretty basic setup. Press and hold that. Scans the whole band. Saves all frequencies found. So over here we have the remote sensor. I don't have the remote control with me, but it's pretty awesome. It has a numerical entry, so you can actually enter your frequencies numerically, which is a bonus for having with this radio. I'll have to find that. I think it's with the box. But yeah, that's the sensor telling it's active. And then, of course, the main tuning knob's all metal and has a little thumb well here, finger well. Say finger well. It's pretty small for a thumb. Nice tuning, like it. And then underneath it is a reset hole there. And over here we have a fine tune. So we can do 1 kilohertz tuning on medium wave, which we will. And as we tune on fine tuning, there's no muting. Fantastic. Right inside of the radio, we have internal or external antenna toggle switch. And then below it we have DX or local switch. And we have line out, left and right, and RCA connections. And down here we have stereo via headphone, 3.5 millimeter jack. Top of the radio, we have a carrying strap. along with some printed information, various shortwave bands. It's triple conversion for shortwave, if you're wondering. I think that's a list of bands right there. I think that's what it's saying, right? FM stereo, long wave, medium wave, single sideband. Okay, you get it right. And the model number. Beautiful. Going to the back of the radio, we have a long antenna. It goes to 42 inches. Fantastic. Just watch out where you're swinging that thing. We go up here, you can see the different, we got the different 50 ohm connection or 500 ohm connection. There you are, here and here. AM and your FM and shortwave. Beautiful. And then we have a mini USB to charge the radio. Now you can tell it's an older radio using mini USB. Everybody wants USB-C, of course, nowadays. That's what they were using back then. So yeah, and then down here we have a battery compartment, which holds two 18650 protected button tops. I had to recently change those out. The stock ones that the radio came with finally died, and yeah, I'm running better performing ones. I think there were 2000s I took out, and I put 2600s in, so we're working well now. So yay! I also do some size comparison and start cruising the band. Here we go, CC Pocket in the house. Awesome, that's right where the speaker's at. Then we have Skywave, same deal. Awesome. It's one of those two radios. We always have a deck of cards handy, give you an idea for reference. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves single sideband radios from Texan land. He's Iron Man, who likes the big field radios, man. I like the big radios, yeah, and I cannot lie. It's fun. Anyway, let's turn it on. Now, it's got a higher noise floor than, say, my Panasonic RF2200. Yeah, it's not a medium wave like beast, but it does okay. It's adequate. And when you get on like real strong AM stations, it sounds fantastic. As you can see, we have battery life. We have our signal strength indication. We have local time over here when you can change that with the display button. Show alarm time, which I think you would probably just want to see local time. We'll leave that on so you can watch it as I go. And our frequency. And then, of course, the band we're on. Awesome. Let's keep going. I'm picking up a station here. Just barely. Let's see if I can't improve it with the loop. Bring a Turk Advantage passive loop in. Had good luck during the day. Got CHLO, Brampton, Ontario, 441 miles northeast, and that's 250 watt station. So yeah, so cardinal directions. This is north, east, southwest. Pretty cool. All right. If you have a radio like this, you probably have a loop like this. So I love this. Very selective. Okay. Here's Cuba. I hear Brampton, Ontario still, I think. Okay. Let's keep going. I don't know what the music is for. Maybe bumper music. WAUK 540, Jackson, Wisconsin. 70 miles away, 400 watts at night. It's typically what this is.
Reach, engage, grow with Civic Media. Log on civicmedia.us/advertise.
The Captain's idea fence is back.
This is cool. This is CBK, Watrous, Saskatchewan, 1,025 miles away. I love this. What a night. And the Turk Advantage has really helped push this radio.
In that series post
Yeah, I got a hint of KTRS 550 St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles southwest, 5,000 watts. I put the loop on it. You can say it'll probably help it, but we got a lot to go through.
You know, the amount of rubble and wreckage and death and dying has been...
Here's 560 WIND, the answer. Chicago. Local. Now, has a little bit of a birdie tone. There's a few stations like that. It's not a big deal. Sometimes the loop takes care of it and kind of detunes it.
Why not?
Even if you tune it.
Nothing to lose here. Nothing. And the only thing we have to gain is maybe lives can be saved.
So you can tune it back a little bit on a strong station, and that'll go away.
In Europe, as a result of the president's actions, that I think is a noble cause and a noble...
I think this is WNAX, Yankton, South Dakota, 460 miles, 5,000 watts. That'd be about the same direction.
They got back to the table and an agreement was made. So I think the first thing is, the liberals are moving.
Usually this is WTCM 580, Traverse City, Michigan, 215 miles, 1,100 watts.
And three was how do you do it?
And I think not only did things change with that Drake Baldwin hit, but the conversation has changed too, because Isaac Collins had kind of moved ahead of him in the conversation about Rookie of the Year.
Okay, I have a feeling this is KXSP, Omaha, Nebraska, 405 miles, 5,000 watts. I don't think this is WKZO. Definitely sports talk here.
Gamers of the night, the Yankees have several nominees.
So that's how this works. We're there for each other. We're not there to...
620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Austin, gospel light.
Okay, so that signal isn't super stable. There's two stations here. CFCO, Chatham, Ontario, 310 miles northeast, 6,000 watts. That's the country music. And then anything religious broadcasting, this pretty much that direction, but I got to put it here to null out CFCO, is KYFI, St. Louis, Missouri. I think that's St. Louis. And there's CFCO. Cool.
When he is ready to rejoin his teammates.
So this really is the most we've had publicly on this for a real long time while it's in Dublin.
640, this should be WMFN, Peatone, Illinois, 75 miles away, 1,600 watts.
Would be allowed to leave Newcastle if the club were offered the right price around about 2 weeks ago.
Okay, I correct that. This is WOI coming in strong, which hasn't lately. This is Ames, Iowa, 265 miles west, 1,000 watts.
Closer to $200 million for...
Yeah, because usually I don't hear British speaking individuals on Black Information Network, so yeah. There's that. The obvious. There's Nashville. Yeah, barely coming in. WSM. I was hoping for a clear signal. 434 miles south. It's just what it is. Sometimes all my radios, they can have this problem.
Wow, 5-0 Yankees. Welcome back to Tampa, Jose Caballero.
And everyone with the wide smiles on their faces, sneaking it over the right field wall. Dream start for Caballero as a Yankee. And he, like the rest of the team, none of them were done. Carlos Rodon stranded 2 in the first inning, struggled with the bottom of the order in the second inning. He gave a couple back. The top 3.
Oh, this is coming in beautiful too. WFAN, 660 New York, New York, 750 miles, to the northeast. Now, this is a station that's difficult to come in because 670 is right next to it, and that's a local Chicago station, and it's booming. And 650 is usually booming, so that's probably why it's coming in good, because 650 isn't booming right now. But yeah, this is fantastic. Home of the Yankees.
His 22nd home run. It is the 5th home run hit by the Yankees tonight. It's 6-2, New York.
And Jazz playing fantastic all-around baseball today. And with that swing for Jazz, home run number 200.
I don't want to tune past it. It's coming in too good.
They led the entire world in homers all year.
Let's go!
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving.
670, the score, WSCR Chicago, home of the Cubs.
Flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccine.
I'm not a fan of heavy bass on AM, but you can do it if you want.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
They're really to pander his wing, Jim McGregor. He's just the most amazing human being ever. And
Jim, by the way, Jim, great guy. Jim was the guy that was the director and whatnot when I...
Okay, in this direction, I believe this is CJOB. I'll put a little pop-up here for it.
Yeah.
Worlds collide, but he's the greatest guy. He's really...
We also
In this direction, it's just coming in CFTR, it's Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles northeast. Isn't that cool how you just turn your radio 90 degrees and you're going to hear a different station at night?
We called it Last Chance College because they put up... But anyhow, tonight show that they're not exactly the same.
You on that, Matt, but I was impressed by the fact that he went right back to South.
Here's 690 CKGM, Montreal, Quebec, 763 miles.
Appreciate everybody joining us. It's the game now.
I think. Did you see it? Yeah, I think it is ESPN Radio.
I'll tell you why they still have time
to make arrangements as far as making sure that the secured routes were there, and it was all done. It was all done within a 48, 72 hour.
700 WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles. I'm gonna go a little quicker. I got to.
Like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
At Rasny Jewelers, only the diamonds that meet our highest standards make it to our cases. And when you shop with Rasny, we'll show you what to look for so you can spot beauty and value for yourself.
That's why a Rasny diamond sparkles more and catches your eye from across the room. The diamonds we reject, those are the ones you see online or big...
So yeah, you can have fun. I got to turn all the way to 6 kilohertz, and you can mess with your bass treble on a real strong station like this, 720 WGN, Chicago.
Inferior stone. Don't risk it. Rasny is Chicagoland's most trusted family jeweler. We've made it easy. Our uncompromising selection process guarantees a superior natural diamond, perfectly cut with the sparkle that you deserve. Don't end up with a dull diamond you thought was a great deal.
Come to Rasny Jewelers for personalized service and expert...
Okay, so we're picking up music on 730. Now, I don't know which that's going to be. I got 2 Canadian stations. The only one, it would be Dauphin, Manitoba, CKDM. It's probably it. 820 miles. Nice. Can't hover on the music, but CFCM 740 Zoomer Radio, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles to the northeast. Sorry about that noise floor. Okay.
I'm Clark Howard. The key to unlock the next...
Oh, we missed the call. There's WSB, Atlanta, Georgia, on 750, 630 miles to the southeast.
Unwanted vehicles with funding. To my knowledge, did anyone else in the White House destroy, mishandle, or misappropriate any documents in Vincent Foster's office? The White House was contended with the Clintons.
WJR, Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles.
Otherwise, if it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
News as it happens then, news as it happens now.
This is Fox News Talk.
Russia has indicated any deal would involve American security for Ukraine to head off any more Russian aggression.
770 WABC, New York, New York. 750 miles. Again, coming in good. Selectivity is impressing me with the radio, so that's good. Nice. I guess it's been a while since I tuned this radio. I was sitting on the shelf, and it was dead because the batteries were shot, and I had to get it alive again.
And other drug gangs as global...
Life-threatening rip currents will hit the East Coast over the next 36 hours as Hurricane Aaron tracks offshore. CBS News meteorologist Rob Marciano is on the Outer Banks.
780 WBBM News Radio, Chicago, local.
Power.
Tourists are leaving North Carolina, but the O'Sullivan family is still here.
Because they be crazy. You should leave. If they're ordering you to leave, it'd be a good idea to get out. Get out of Dodge. All right. If you got a place to go. If you don't, you don't. I get it.
Fox says Kristen Goodwin in L.A. The Trump administration revoked security clearance.
Okay, I think this is WGY, Albany, New York, 740 miles. Coast to Coast is going to come on in a second. What the? Did I bump that? Did I bump this button? What the frick is going? Wait, I hit the wrong button. Okay, I went to preset mode. That was good. Yeah, we just went to preset mode. I hit display. It's hard to see these things through a little window here. Okay, my little clock. Oh yeah, hello. Went to midnight. This is me not paying attention. I thought it was reset or something. That's hilarious. Now I got to go up the band to where we were. Where was it? Look how fast that goes. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Right here at 8:10.
Meeting between the presidents of Ukraine and Russia. President Trump...
I know what I'm doing.
Vladimir Putin and...
I'm dangerous with the radio.
White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says...
To build support at home for any land concessions for the peace deal. Although the plan is nearly in place, NBC News Radio. Now, President Trump says Europe is willing and the U.S.
2 stations. This direction is WBAP, Fort Worth, Texas, 810 miles. And that direction is actually technically this direction is towards Chicago there. It's a left-wing station. WCPT, Joliet, Illinois.
First step to a next meeting with Putin.
Woke, and he added in his words, woke is broke, protesting that the museums focus on, as he put it, how horrible our country is. How bad.
Here's 830 WCCO, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles.
Nothing about success, nothing about brightness, nothing about the future.
Sure. One claims she was defamed.
Yeah, it's a museum. Yeah, okay. All right, let's go ahead and go this way.
During Greenberg's campaign in a deal with the Teamsters.
840 WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky. Coast to Coast comes on, of course.
Has not yet ruled. And officials
300 miles.
Says demolition and officials
DraftKings Sportsbook app and use my last name as the code Logan LOGAN. That's code Logan for new customers to get $200 in bonus bet.
KOA, Denver, Colorado, 890 miles to the west. Nice.
DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER.
Le déploiement de la plateforme est déjà...
CJBC, Toronto, Ontario.
Presque 50%. Je pense que le... But COVID-19 can still a lot more.
Barely coming in. WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana, south, 865 miles. We're picking up a hint at WHSQ out of New York, New York.
We're done. Game was tied 4-4 in the 8th. One on
The chief says there are committing crimes in the United States. John Saucier, Fox News.
Homeland Security announces it's opening
Here's 890 WLS, Chicago.
Alligator Alcatraz in Florida, this one in Nebraska.
It's interesting. The only music station I could really think this is in this direction is Wisconsin Dells. I don't know if it is or not. It's a low power at night. 120 miles away, 220 watts. I guess it's possible. WDLS. It's the only one I could find with music. Good music there on 940 WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin.
As popular as
Sunshine mixed with clouds. Fog at times early tomorrow. Light chance for storms. High temperatures reach up to 86. Mainly clear tomorrow night. Light chance of thunderstorms. Lows around 65. Mid-80s Thursday. Upper 80s Friday. I'm weatherology meteorologist Laura Lockwood on KMA. Currently, excellent.
How you doing, buddy?
KMA listeners, Dusty Scahill here. I'm just here to remind you of our program here on KMA, Talk of the Town. The program where I talk to individuals around the KMA listening area about what makes them unique and interesting.
Okay, I don't have that written down, so I'll put a pop-up here. I don't know, this is interesting. Cool.
So join us for Talk of the Town. The teaser airs every Thursday at 8:45, and the whole thing is put out as a full podcast on our website.
They didn't dot their I's, cross their T's, or reserve their URLs.
Putting the
CBW 990, Winnipeg, Manitoba, 675 miles northwest.
underrated animal, and the tale of these swimming rodents that won is a real underdog.
Reddy's outfield is pretty much just
1000 WMVP, Chicago.
homers for New York.
Boston's mayor isn't the only local politician with fiery remarks directed at the Trump administration. Senator Ed Markey is also responding.
WBZ, Boston, Massachusetts, 880 miles.
Immigration policy.
The city does not have to spend its resources on the agenda.
Hey, you sound like William Shatner in Star Trek. That's pretty cool. So funny.
Blasting President Trump and U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi.
The nation around the world. I'm George Norrie. This is
Coast to Coast. Okay, WHO 1040, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles west.
Here's what's happening.
Friday high deal on mass transit funding. The leaders in both the Democratic
KYW 1060, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles.
Compromise is hard, especially in life. But kept running in the grave. I've made it.
Okay, this religious music is KAAY, Little Rock, Arkansas, 570 miles to the south. Near Lum and Abner and Pine Ridge.
Processed in Indonesia and full.
Can't hover on coast to coast, believe it or not. WTAM, Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles. I usually like to be done by now, but yeah, it's kind of running behind. We're going to zip up the band real quick here in a second.
Wave of missile and drone attacks against Ukraine peace talks with President Donald Trump at the White House.
1110. That's probably KFAB, Omaha, Nebraska.
And the Ukrainian president
Whose drivel social media feeds, and I am sick.
1120 KMOX, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles.
The danger isn't ignorance, it's...
When you watch the Oval Office meeting, the meeting would talk.
1140 WRVA, Richmond, Virginia, 665 miles. Due east.
There's been a major scribe. Trump is the one that threw the step.
A lot of coast to coast.
It's Trump is the one that threw the step. But the truth is...
Coast to coast on WHAM, WHAM, Rochester, New York, 545 miles.
...has its own foreign policy.
Mr. Amoy on Instagram actually to follow.
Of ending this war. We're getting closer.
More coast to coast on 1470 WMBD, Peoria, Illinois, 135 miles, 5,000 watts at night. All right, we're almost through with the band scan. Let's go ahead and finish it up.
Fighting the Russians.
2 extra innings, which the Red Sox have seen before. This would be their
WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
most. In Major League Baseball, nobody's scoring.
Okay. And then then all of a sudden you start getting
1540 KXEL, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles.
inappropriate, but age appropriate.
CHHA, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. Let's base it up.
You gotta stay on the line.
Fade away.
Yeah, if you do that, bad things happen, man. Over the line.
1650 KCNZ, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles, 1,000 watts.
Billy Cannoli? I don't think that's the person. It is. Billy Connolly. Oh, the comedian.
I thought we just established everybody.
Billy Cannoli, no.
And with Baby Billy.
Billy Cannoli. Who I think
There's like some Hindi music just underneath this station. You just make it out. CINA. I'll put a pop-up for CINA.
Connolly took over for Howard Hesseman. That's right, head of the class. He left head of the class. Simone. Oh, yeah. I actually saw her at a bar one night. Really? Oh, my dude. Did you give her a hat?
1680, I believe this is WPRR, Grand Rapids, Michigan, 140 miles east. Mix of stations. Now I know there's adult contemporary WPTX, Lexington Park, Maryland, 685 miles. I'm not sure what the other station is. I think it does have some Hispanic music as well. And 1700, pretty much not much coming in. Okay. We're done. We'll go ahead and turn that off. Awesome. So there it is, the S-8800. Medium wave. Actually, at night, it's really nice. Very enjoyable. I love it. The selectivity is really good on this radio. That's surprising. Sensitivity may not be spectacular, but bringing the trick advantage, as you saw, and it does make a difference. Very, very nice. And it's not bad today. It's a good listening evening. And then, figuring out the local time, that was pretty funny. But there it is. If you enjoyed the video, give a big like. Great radio. So if you pick up one used, I would say spend about $125-ish. Yeah, that's about what I would spend, because otherwise you're in the 880 territory really fast, and 880s sell for around $180 brand new. So yeah, 880 is a nice radio, but it's like small, compact compared to this bad boy. This thing is just it's built to hang out, jam out with some big tunes, and I just love the separate bass treble controls and the bandwidth being right here. Just everything feels good, and tuning, just fantastic radio. I love it. Should bring it out more often. So hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, if you like Tecsun radios and you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe at the bell icon. Of course, 3, comment down below what you think about the S-8800 in 2025. Is it too dated to bother with? I think it's the only field radio on the market right now, brand new, that has single sideband. This size of a radio. There's no bigger radios with single sideband, but this big, let me know. I don't know of any currently besides the big one with the handle, the 2200, S-2200. Yeah, there's that one, but a totally different animal. Yeah, it's not as sleek profile as this is. Your traditional box radio. Yeah, love it. Alrighty, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.